conversation with King Theodon, and
A horrible conversation. Okay.
no, the conversation actually went quite well.
Well, I did my main
Objective.
Yeah, mission objective complete. Yeah, you can take the Rohan riders across the border into.
I wish he at least doubled the men, so it was 400 instead of 200.
I don't think that came up. I don't think that came up in conversation.
No, I mean he only needs 200 men to build the fort. That was all it was.
The garrison.
Yeah,
garrison.
The garrison, sorry.
But 200 men are going to die.
I don't think that quite came across on it, to be honest.
Is that a certainty?
I said to him, it's a lot. Maybe it should have been made clear. Like I should have said, like
Maybe you should have said a lot of things.
the battle up there, like had much more than 200 men, and more than more than the half of the original.
I think it was about
Died.
like 4,000
Yeah.
approximately.
Oh yeah, about over that.
And they couldn't handle the amount that was there. Imagine Tharbad is much bigger, had a bigger force probably to capitalize the south.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Barbara doesn't have an army, does it? I mean, it has like a police force.
It
doesn't it?
has a town guard, a town watch.
Yeah, not
It
like an army, though, is
It
it?
doesn't have
Not an army.
Doesn't
I
have
mean, a town guard's
army.
probably what, 200?
More
yeah,
or less,
probably
if
200 or
they're
300.
alive.
200 or 300, it provided they're still actually stuck it out.
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't have been like massively huge army just to overrun normal people like that.
No, it'd been seriously depleted as well, and probably intentionally depleted and all, if you recall all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, remember there was
Oh, yeah, all
massive
the
taxation, all that kind of stuff, and there was a limited supply of tools and things.
Assuming there's a small force there.
Yeah, assuming you might just fight them all.
Yeah,
More numbers are better for me.
but yes.
A lot of things have happened. Anyway, we have Estelle, who just came out of a conversation with King Theodon, and the last thing you said you wanted to do was to go to sleep and have a dream.
Yeah. Well, I warned afterwards that
Yes.
was going to happen next because
Yes.
we didn't get to sleep yet.
You didn't get to sleep, so you wanted to sleep because he's the king. He said he will be. I assume you'll be leaving in the morning.
Yeah.
It's late night now, obviously, because Theo is in the miner's pick.
Yeah.
After scoping out the local bathhouse.
Yeah. Didn't like that.
He wasn't too keen on the bathhouse.
No.
So he's trying to drown his sorrows in the pub. Dylan Trask has ventured into no man's land. The best way to describe it is no man's land.
Hey!
And in the middle of the world, a very dusty, dry, arid kind of mining.
Love this type of area.
And has come across some mining activities that are taking place, and there was he picked up on some information as regards to lots of mining activity happening, and
I even wrote half of it down.
I gotta say, yeah, well done. And one of those things that seemed to stick out was, remember, don't try to pick it up.
What, they were getting told not to pick it up, or I was getting told not to pick it up?
That's what the person in charge, the guy in the black armor kind of thing, with the bald head and the ginger beard.
Oh, that bastard.
Yeah, he seemed to he was shouting at some of, I guess he's foreman or something like that, or some of the mining groups, saying, remember, whatever you do, don't try to pick it up or don't try to touch it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was shouting. Yes. And I reckon they're going to break through this. It's kind of like a solidified ice, like glass kind of thing. It's kind of like it's got a green hue to it, and it seems to be surrounding whatever it is that they are trying to get to. Yes.
Yes.
It's like molten sand kind of thing. Yes, or solidified. Yes.
Yes.
And it's taken some heavy going trying to get through to it, but I reckon it'll be through to it in about 2 hours. Okay. Zavi spent a little bit of time exploring the Hornberg. It's a underground kind of natural cave formation that runs underneath the mountains of Gondor, and Helm's Deep is kind of built in and around it, kind of thing.
Aye.
Yeah, there were some supplies down there. Those supplies were from the previous night, where a lot of the refugees and a lot of the Rohirrim people themselves, the civilians, actually took refuge underneath those caves, out of the way, while the battling was taking place. Okay.
And I did notice, however, there was some air coming from somewhere, mostly at the
there
very
is
back
fresh
of
air
it.
coming through it somewhere. Not too sure where it's coming, like how it's getting in there, but there's definitely. And there's various waterfalls of fresh water that seem to cascade down, like an underground waterfall kind of thing, cascade down into
Yes.
giant pools. It's heavily mineralized water, so it's creating stalagmites in the pool.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Everywhere seemed to be illuminated by these fluorescent blue, it's like crystal things. These shards.
Yeah, similar ones in Doggeldor, right?
Very similar. Very similar. Sometimes they
Yeah.
use these fluorescent resonating crystals kind of thing, and they come in an assortment of colours. And they use them to illuminate it, like glow sticks kind of thing, and they use them to illuminate very large areas. Now the crystals themselves can be various sizes and in formations.
Yes.
But they are quite good at being able to light up dark areas. If you do take a crystal out of the cave and try to and use it, subject it to daylight, it will over time deplete. Okay, as long as it remains in darkness kind of thing, it will last almost indefinitely. But if you do try to take it out and actually expose it to sunlight, it will lose its tarnish and will lose that fluorescence.
Which I never did, but
I know.
that would have been a good idea, but nevertheless.
Yeah, and that's kind of the same thing that applies to all these fluorescent crystals. Okay.
Yes. Aye.
And Theo was, what I left it off with. Theo was in
Just
conversation, in this bar kind of thing, having a conversation, discussing about the tall, handsome Rohan commander that has just dropped out on the doorstep, just on the outskirts of this new town, with all these refugees, after fighting an awesome battle further north.
Well, no, I suggested it was a lady elf that helped on the big battle, and what I'm doing with them is I'm telling them about the story.
Doesn't really believe it. Doesn't really kind of and is going along with the original story that this heroic kind of Rohan super commander kind of
super commander
kind of took charge and oh no, didn't lose a single guy apparently. Didn't lose a single person. Everybody survived. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
The story that seems to have been spread around town, or has been spread around, is kind of being exaggerated and bent and twisted, and everybody comes adds their own little twist on it, and it's now
7 foot tall with muscles of a mountain.
It's starting to get a bit
he has long blonde glowing hair.
Unbelievable. It's become
Pecs like a mount.
Really, Lee?
A little.
I was going to say hung like a horse, so be lucky.
Oh God.
No comment.
It's starting to become a little bit unbelievable. A little bit.
He'd appear in a L'Oreal advert.
Yeah.
He's got hair so luscious and blonde, and it's so bouncy.
Okay, so Estelle
Sorry.
was looking for somewhere. She found a small place where she can actually get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hottenburg itself, the fortress of Helm's Deep and the Great Wall and everything seems to be fairly quiet. There is some guard activity along the wall, looking out. keeping a visual kind of thing over the gap of Rohan and the valley and the Vale, but there's not much really happening. It's a clearish kind of night. The murkiness of the morning and the drizzle and the damp air seems to have like drifted past now. The clouds seem to have moved eastward, and it's becoming kind of like a hazy, clear, almost a clear night. But it's got a slight haze, like a kind of mist. Yeah. The moon is, it's not quite full yet, but it's almost like a few more nights and it'll be a full moon. Okay, it's very bright. It's very bright. Okay.
Yeah.
Theo?
Yes.
Yeah, still sat at the bar. It is quite late.
What I will do is, I'll ask the people first, like what time they close. Like what time do they actually shut the bar and all that? What time do they kick people out?
Oh, anybody? Wait, the door kind of closes at just after midnight, and then they keep serving people if they are staying there.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to sort of hang on until the last bit of the moment.
If they've got homes to go to, they get thrown out before midnight. After that, like after that, then they assume that they are staying there.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to sort of hang down there for as long as I can, really.
Hang out there for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. It's coming up to around it's coming up to midnight, and the elderly one, the younger one with the kind of curly hair, she is cleaning away the last of the few glasses, kind of thing, mopping the tables down, just giving them a quick wipe, not even a complete wipe, just like there's a slight dusting, and she's saying cheerio to some of the guests, and she'll see them again tomorrow, and I mean, like, we'll see you tomorrow first, and the regulars kind of thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are leaving. The elder one with the dark straight hair, she says, "So you staying the night, or are you leaving also?"
No, I'm staying the night. I've already paid for my room, remember?
Oh yeah. Yes, you're staying the night.
Yes.
So the whole tavern itself is almost empty. The one with the curly hair, she goes over to the front door and she kind of like locks it, latches it. Yes. Moves to one of the windows, kind of pulls the curtain across it, and goes round and is like just taking her time, just blowing out the little candles that are sitting in jars on various tables and window ledges. Yeah, like an indication of like, we are closed now. That's it. Lights are out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, am I like the only one pretty much with them down in the bar then? Or?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I mean, if it looks like they're wanting me to go to bed or out my way, I will ask them for 1 pint to take to my room.
Okay. I say they're clearing things out. The younger ones is going around like blowing candles out and just dusting and just moving things around and rearranging the shelves and that kind of thing. The older one with the straight black hair, she like basically gives you another pint of ale.
Yay.
And she says, "Well, if that's all you've been eating tonight,
that should be all. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night, ladies."
All right. Well, she like kind of like half tosses the rag to one side, locks a couple of the drawers underneath the counter, locks a few of the cupboards that hold some of the more expensive spirits and things like that. Yes. Puts the key kind of thing, which is on like a necklace chain, puts it around her neck, and then she heads upstairs, and her like younger sister kind of follows her as well.
Okay. And I will go to my room because they showed me earlier what they've given them. It's fine.
Give it a couple of minutes, and then you think, all right, well, might as well just head to bed. And you make your way up the old wooden staircase kind of thing. The wooden staircase is not exactly level.
Oh god, it's probably level for me now that I'm drunk a little bit.
Yeah. Not quite level, and you make your way across the landing and just round the corner, and there's your room door.
Excellent. I would like to open it and go in.
Open it, you go inside. You can see there's a very simple kind of bed. Looks like there's a chair. There's a small kind of like I don't know, like a trunk case kind of thing.
Is there a washout area?
There's
Basin or something?
there's a basin. There's kind of like a bowl.
I will sponge myself.
Sponges. Okay.
Sponge clean.
Yeah. The room is lit by an oil lamp.
That's fine.
Okay.
I say I will give myself a little sponge clean, and then I will literally go and sit, not on the bed, like on the floor next to the bed,
Okay.
and then probably just start crying myself to sleep.
Oh, that's so
The
sad.
little bit of beer I got left, and I'll pull the blanket out with me, and I'll probably just.
God damn it! Why? Why are you giving the feels already?
Oh dear. Okay.
So much.
Dylan Trask.
Oh,
Yes.
can someone hug him?
He's only old. Nobody's gonna hug him.
Mentally, yes, but not physically, unfortunately.
I don't know what he's. I don't know what he's whinging and crying about, to be honest. But
Because he's drunk. He's an emotional
oh
drunk.
god, is he? God. Okay, Dylan Trask. You are. You've been following this guy
Invisible.
around. Yeah, you're invisible. You've been following this guy around. For a little while. After about 10 minutes or so, like of just following him around, and he's like stopping people, and he's looking in carts, and he's like asking people questions, like how big is it, kind of thing. You know, I mean, like all the usual kind of stuff. Yeah, like yeah.
Sorry.
How big is it? Whatever it is that whatever it
I'll
is
show you
they
mine,
are
it takes you over
actually
yours,
looking
that's
for.
what it
You're
is.
still not too sure what on earth it is they're looking for. He descends kind of like a very, very narrow passage that opens out into a huge underground chamber kind of thing. Yes, and in front of more or less at the center of this huge underground chamber is it seems to be like a wall of glass. Yes. But it looks like the glass is not. It's not flat. It looks like it's been molten. So it looks like it's been like running at some point. Just like it looks like water that just seems to have like turned solid. It's got a kind of like an opal green tinge to it.
Mhm.
Yes. Behind this glass kind of thing, you can see that there is a solitary, or there appears to be one solitary object that is really, really bright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is various kind of like miners all attacking this glass wall kind of thing. There is glass sparks flying. When the pickaxe seems to hit the wall, there seems to be like a radiant of iron sparks.
Sorry, what did you say was behind the wall of glass?
A single object that seems to be radiating an awful lot of like a brilliant light. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say it was like green light or?
No. The glass itself, the glass, what seems to be surrounding this very, very bright object. The glass itself is kind of like it's got an opal green tinge to it. Yes. The miners are all attacking this glass kind of thing, like they're swinging axes at it. And every time they seem to swing axes at the glass, you can see like the filings of the metal of the axe kind of like break off and like sparks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. They are making some progress. It's just really, really hard progress. And they are like smashing away at this glass kind of thing, trying to get to whatever it is that's on the inside that seems to be radiating this bright white light.
Okay. How far off are they from breaking through? Like, how long?
About an
Like,
hour.
how,
Maybe about an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna keep following this guy.
He's not much further he can go. He's in this like
Is he not?
He's in a
is he
core
not
chamber.
leaving that room?
He's not leaving it. He's watching them, actually waiting for them to actually break through the glass to get whatever it is they're looking for on the other side.
I need to get him to move. Oh, fuck.
There's about there's probably 8 to 10 miners in here, all just like belting away at this. So some of them using pickaxes, some using iron spikes and big giant hammers, as if they're trying to split the glass.
Okay. Okay. If I just need to remember something about invisibility. Like, if it's on my person, it would stay invisible, yes?
Your
Like,
objects and things, yes.
Yeah. If it's not on my person, like, say if it's a stone on the ground, I would become visible if I touched it?
No, you will become visible, yes.
Sorry, can you clarify that there?
Okay,
because you're like, no, yes, yes. And I'm like,
think of invisibility, like I said before. Invisibility is like, you have a positive charge around you, yeah?
Mhm.
So everything in the invisible world, everything in your world, the invisible world, has a positive charge. Everything in the physical world has a negative charge. If you like handle anything in the real world, it will cancel the charge out and you become visible again.
So you're
like
basically
yourself.
saying if he
If he
So
picks a stone
basically-
up, if he picks a stone up or turns
Yeah.
a handle or tries to move something or anything like that, it's like earthing yourself, yes? And in which case
yes,
you just
that's what I was gonna ask. So
and then you become
basically, if he was like going to pick something up, then he would turn visible.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes, because if you interact with anything of the opposite kind of thing, but like if you interact with something that is visible and you're invisible, you effectively earth yourself, and therefore you become visible again.
okay.
Yeah.
So no picky up.
I'm still trying to I'm trying to think through something here. I might need to look at my spell list. So,
All right.
give me a
What
second.
is your spell list? Because I got the
My
MERP.
spells are unbarring ways and illusions.
I've got illusions and invisibility level
Or
4.
but that's not the spell that I'm looking for.
Oh,
Invisibility level.
which one are you looking for then?
Well, I'll need to look at the spells. It's 61, isn't it?
About that. Okay. Right. You're looking. You're going to check your spells, but yes, if you pick
Yes.
up anything that is not invisible to begin with, you can pick up invisible objects.
Mhm.
Yes. But you can't pick up visible objects because, like, positive and negative, and you just cancel each other out.
Oh, okay. I know the exact spell I want to use here. It's called Sound Mirage. This
Yeah.
solution creates any set of sample immobile sounds coming from an area up to 10 feet or 10 R.
10
It
feet,
can also dampen the normal sounds in an area to the loudness of a normal conversation.
Sound Mirage. The duration is 10 minutes per level.
I am level 6.
It affects. The area of effect is 10-foot radius. And it's a range
Ah,
of
that's what
100
the R
feet.
is.
Yeah, it's radius. The range is 100 feet away, so you can pick a target 100 feet away, and everything within that 10-foot radius will be able to hear it.
And that is a level 5 illusion spell, according to this.
That's
No,
level 1.
it's not. It's level 1.
Is it?
Sound Mirage, not the taste or the smell. Sound Mirage. Basically, an
Oh,
audio sound.
sounds.
It's an audio sound. Yeah.
Oh, that's
What?
level
I
1.
need to- Would I need to know a sound to mimic that? Like, how does that spell work? Does it make a normal sound when you cast
Depends what
it?
sound do you want. What sound are you wanting?
Preferably somebody calling for, like, another person.
We,
Like a voice mirage, like somebody saying, "Hey," something, blah 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 blah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit difficult because technically you probably need to know the person's name.
You don't need to know the name to call someone. You can go, "Oi,
You
come over
do
here."
actually.
Well, no. You can go, "Oi, come over here. Give me a hand." I'm calling for someone. It's not actually a name, though, is it?
Somebody just shouting.
Yes.
All right. Okay. In Western language or in Sindar or Silva, what languages?
Preferably Western.
Western.
It's the most common
It
language.
is the most common one. That's what everybody seems to be around here seems to be speaking. What do you want them to say? Just hey.
Hey, somebody help me here. There's someone trying to steal something in the camp.
Oh God! Don't do that. Put everyone high alert. Why not?
Let him.
Fuck
Well,
off.
it's better than nothing, is it not?
Hey, I need help. Somebody's collapsed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
That could work.
Right. Where do
Yeah.
you want the sound to originate from?
The entrance of this cave.
Yeah.
How can somebody give me an idea of how far in the cave we are here?
You're not that far in the cave. You're about 56, maybe 60 to 80 feet or so into this cave. Yeah, it's more like a
wouldn't
long
that-
tunnel.
I'm just thinking though, if you're doing it in the cave of
Yeah.
like where you're at the moment, wouldn't that easily give you away then?
No.
Okay.
In
with
the
this
tunnel,
tube-
in the tunnel, of the cave.
With this tube I hastily drawn.
Mhm.
Location of Jai's character would be where?
Cavern or something, didn't it?
Okay, so it's kind of like a cavern, yeah, kind of thing, long tunnel kind of thing. Jai is
Sure.
about here, and the glass wall is about here. The guy is about there.
Okay, so
He came in this direction, so
we need this guy to go from here to
here.
preferably here.
all right. So you can pick a target. It says
Without
up to
seeing
100
you.
feet. It doesn't have to be exactly
I'm
100 feet.
invisible right now, so I just
Are
need
you
to make sure-
invisible? I do apologize. I did not know.
Yeah,
I'm invisible right now, so long as he doesn't brush by me or anything, and I mirage into the sight.
Yeah, just
So you want to
Just
pick,
make
you
sure
want to
that
pick a
you're-
target around about 60, 70 feet behind you.
Can I do the close as close to the entrance as I can get?
Yeah, you can look. You can see the entrance. Yeah.
You've got enough.
No,
range.
I mean, can I pick the target to be as close to the entrance, but yet still echo within the tunnel?
It'll echo.
Oh, good. Right. Okay, then I'm gonna do that. So I'm casting another spell.
Base spell.
Base spell. Hold
That's
on.
nothing.
So
If-
I'm rolling for Jai,
But
yes?
isn't it true that if you
Well,
fail
no,
the
Joyce did
spell,
it. So.
would
Is it what?
would Jai be able to fail that spell he's trying to do? Is
Oh,
there a
God,
way
yeah.
to fail?
Yeah.
So
What,
isn't
how
it
did I
true
find
that if you
base spell?
fail, you lose your invisibility?
Your base spell is 0, Jai.
Oh, okay.
If
Isn't
he
it
fails,
true that if he
then-
fails
then
the
he's-
spell,
he'll roll the spell failure.
Depending on when it
Okay.
happens, it
Depends
could
what
be
happens, yeah.
knocking him out, or it
You
could
could
just
vaporize him. You know, it could be anything.
Oh, wonderful. Does that mean that I would lose my invisibility?
Well,
it
a lot more
depends.
than
that's what I was asking.
No, it depends, because sometimes it may just not happen, and you may not do nothing, and sometimes you may do something that you really didn't want, like put some
Turn the tree
noise on you, or make the noise literally emanate from your body instead of where you wanted
Yeah.
it.
Or it might.
It could be.
It might
something
not be
like
the sound effect that you want. It could be the sound of a dragon roaring or something like that. And it's like, where did that come from? Right? Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well,
only if you
yeah.
fail.
That's
That's
happens
That's
with
a
any
fumble.
spell.
Messy.
a
though.
fumble.
Yeah, that's with any spells. You will likely not fail because it's a level 1 spell. You're no armor.
Yeah. That's still a good.
Because when I was invisible, it's like if you fail your preservation, you'll be invisible.
That's a 4
Four.
So far, he hasn't rolled the other yet.
so far. 42.
Meaning of life.
Oh, 42. Okay, no armor. You are level.
6.
The spell is level.
1.
You're a dragon roar.
Okay. You have to get. I can't know how to do this now. Was it below? Or was it under or over? Because it's been ages.
Under a number.
Under. I thought it was. Yeah.
Under the number, yeah.
You have to get under 27. No, that can't be right.
No, it depends if he's minus in then, I think.
Oh right, hang on. Wait a bit. Yes, you have to get under. What level are you?
6.
You have to get under 73, but you have to add 5.
Oh dear God. I don't
7.
wanna do
So
this.
base. So
Under 75 is really easy to do.
68.
Under 73, but plus 5. Yeah.
So basically 68 or less.
68 or less.
I don't like this.
you can do it. Come on.
This is a real good one for you to do.
I know.
Yeah.
You
Yay!
got it. You're fine. You're
Don't-
fine.
don't let
Just
that
make
blue
sure
hit.
you don't bump
Don't let
into
that
it.
blue one hit it.
No.
59. You're safe.
59. He's got it.
Minus 1 power point.
Oh, thank God for that.
Over here. To you. Yeah, that's it.
From behind you, like somewhere close to the entrance, you hear this. Hey! Somebody's had an accident up here. Somebody give us a hand.
Any of them move?
Hey, he one of the guy in black, the guy in the black armor with the ginger beard kind of thing, the bald head. He like looks in that direction, and he kind of like turns to a couple of miners. He says, "Go see what that's all about." A couple of miners kind of like drop their tools and make their way up the cavern.
Okay, I move out of their way so that they don't bump into me.
Yeah, the cavern's quite wide enough. You can move out the way.
Yeah. He didn't fucking move.
A chance.
What do
I
you
kind of
expect?
figured he would just have his minions move.
Yeah,
I did
he's,
as well, but
he's
at
stubborn.
the very least, I need him to pick a move. How many more of his minions are kicking around?
About 6.
6.
Couldn't kill 6 people.
Wow, I didn't realise there was that many there.
Yeah.
But you could not try and kill.
Just as he says that, he turns back. One of them strikes like an iron spike that's stuck. Like another guy's holding it like level with the pane of glass kind of thing. Hits it really really hard. You hear this bang sound, and then there's a huge crack, just like creaks in the glass, and you see it splinter like from top to bottom, and you see little hairline fractures appearing, like spider lines, coming from the area where the spikes are. Just in the glass, it's like fracturing. You know when you hit a piece of glass and you just see it just shatter, but it's still
Crackle.
intact. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fractured.
It does that.
Yeah, it's doing that cracking sound, like cracking ice kind of thing.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, hold on. I'm having another look at my spell list here. I'm using more magic than Zelly.
He's having a moment. Oh my god.
What are you trying to say?
You haven't used your magic enough.
I'm sorry, I only have so spell lists. My God.
It got so many points though.
I'm sorry, I don't.
But no
feel it.
spells to use it on. We haven't. Yeah.
Mm.
This is why it's good to have offense spells.
I now do have offensive spells. I had to gain a few levels to use them.
To be fair, she is the leader, not an actual person to be doing the damage.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really moan at her for not having spells to do. It's like,
True,
well, until you
and
get
I'm just a
injured, I
poor
can't
little
do it.
hobbit.
Well, get hurt and then we'll talk. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Even then,
Yeah.
I stick with what I did just because I can only.
Hey, I'm just a
do
poor
13.
little hobbit minding my own business.
I don't have a single spell I can use in this situation. God damn it.
What are you trying to do? Explain.
I'm trying to get all of them out of there so that I can get in and get what it is
What you
and
want.
get the hell out.
Did you want to use an exploding arrow?
I don't have any.
He doesn't do
that,
arrows.
that would shift it.
Crack that thing more.
Jai, you know, was it like, was it taste and smell?
I don't
taste
see
and
how
smell?
that's going to help in this situation, Jude.
Make a fire.
You could try to make a mirage to make it like fumable. You know, like for example, you can smell like
methane.
gas.
Oh.
Rotten egg.
It won't actually ignite, but
Make
you
a
can
That
get
smell.
is a
illusion-
good idea.
illusion of methane.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
maybe
you
okay,
have
okay.
the right
gonna
idea.
explode.
You had the right idea with the sound mirage, but if you do the taste and smell one, maybe there's a chance that all of them might go away if there is a really foul or freshening, stinking odor.
Okay, I am going to do that spell, and I'm going to use it exactly the way I wanted you to say so.
And you're going to make it smell as if there's a methane leak or something like that.
Something
gonna-
like that.
Which spell?
Or,
is
This is a taste and mirage spell. Well,
or
taste-
make it really
Taste and
smelly.
smell.
Is that
Taste
what
and
Taste
smell.
level,
Jade
what level
meant?
is
It's
Higher
it's-
level.
It's level 5.
that? Are you able to use level 5 spell?
Yeah, I'm level 6.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
because you're a scout,
Scout.
I can't remember what level in number you stop at. Because
What
at the
level
moment, the
cap?
spells I can use,
I think it's
I
5.
can stop at 5. I can't remember what scout was. So we,
Well, for me, I'm a scout and I can use night vision, so yes, he can
I think
use
it's
that.
level 5.
Okay.
I think it's just level 5.
The max
Yeah,
is level
so
5, but yes, he can use that.
Let's have a look. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth level spells.
yeah, so you're good.
it is.
Yes, so he's fine.
Up to
He's good with
5.
it.
Yeah.
Do I really want to use it?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
I like
right,
it.
Jade,
Yeah, do it.
Jade, since you're the orchestrator of this, you can roll it.
Oh shit!
You're,
This is gonna be.
Why can I not grab it? Come here.
you are grabbing it.
It's not moving though.
It is for
It's your
us.
character, Jai.
Well, she can roll the first dice. I'll roll the second one.
That flung it.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Oh.
a 6.
That was good. It was 6.
You're fine. It's a 6. What's the blue?
Off the table.
Can you
as well,
see it
probably.
moving now?
Oh.
Yep. Nope. It's a 66.
Yeah, keep moving. 66. Okay. 66. What level are you?
It's 6.
And it's
the
level
spell is
5.
level 5.
5 spell.
5 spell.
Note that
Okay, you have to
down,
get
Jai.
56 or less. But you're allowed to minus 20 to the roll.
56,
So, 70
66,
something.
76.
Yes.
76 or less, Jai.
No.
Just be pray that is not another 0.
You can risk it, or
No,
Should
no,
I
no,
flick?
no, no,
Should
no,
I
no.
flick? Should I flick?
That 10 means a 0, right? So
Yeah.
no flicking. You got it.
But if the blue hits a 0 again, it's 100.
And he gets to roll again.
He's not gonna. He's
Ooh.
He's got
Oh, thank
He
God.
got a 2. He is safe.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Okay.
It
Yeah.
worked.
Maybe.
The chamber steadily kind of start. You focus on the actual where the spike was driven in through the glass. Yeah, and this kind of like this scent, this of methane, seems to be building up around this area, and it's building up, and it's filling the chamber, and everybody's kind of looking at each other, and everybody can smell it, and everybody's like, "Oh, what is that?" And everybody says, "Right, okay, everybody out of here, everybody out." So you see
Canary's dead. Move.
the workmen have all kind of like dropped their tools, and they're making their way back up the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
About
The commanding
gentlemen.
the commander guy kind of he kind of like backs off, and he says, "Okay, we'll give it some time, and then we'll continue the work." And then
Okay.
he kind of he's making his way up the tunnel. He makes his way back up the tunnel. It's like, okay, we'll continue the work. So everybody's left the tunnel now, left the chamber and the
Okay.
tunnel, apart
what's
from apart from Dontras.
How many points do I have to take?
You got an hour.
That cost you
Just to let you know, you
points.
got an hour.
1, 2,
2.
Yeah, that cost you 5.
5.
5.
There you go.
The wall hasn't cracked like fully yet, has it?
No, it's splintered. It's splintered and fractured.
So just a slight slim hole kind of knock to it would break it.
You don't know. You don't know.
Oh
that.
God, no. That was a metal spike he drove in.
Yeah, but if he's cracked
He only
it,
cracked.
it's
No.
splintered it.
It's It's not like a little touch and it'll go. It's gonna take another few big hits. It's a thick bit of glass.
It's a thick piece of glass. Yeah, it's quite a thick piece of glass.
But it's the thing that's inside. I need to get that away.
I know. Well, I thought you were going to wait for a little bit longer, but you didn't.
Oh, that would have made sense then. If you waited a bit longer. If you waited a bit longer until that was actually fully cracked open, then you could have. Sorry, Jai.
It does throw the idea that now that it's cracked, gas would seem to seep out anyway. So
yeah,
it was a 50-50 thing you could do. So. So now you just got to kill every single person and then it's safe.
Yeah, just kill everyone and then I'm safe. Yeah, thanks, Lee.
You will.
Zabby is found somewhere to sleep.
Yes. For Jai's spell, he's got an hour, so.
I know. That smell lingers around inside that cavern for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As well as that sound mirage as well, so that's an hour.
Well, the sound mirage can last for an hour, but it doesn't want somebody shouting, "Hey, somebody come and give me a hand here" for an hour.
Yeah, that was
true. So just the one. That's fine.
That's why I said, what type of sound do you want? Because you can have some sound that can last an hour, like rushing water or the wind or something like that. Yeah, a continuous kind of thing. But if it's somebody shouting or somebody talking or something like that, that does not last an hour. That's an instantaneous thing. Estelle and Zabby have found somewhere to sleep. They have like separate kind of.
Zabby was off somewhere, and me and Ollie just went.
Yeah, Ollie is gone and wandered along the battlements. Yeah.
She left me alone.
She's just gone to wander along the battlements. She's just seeing what they're just checking out on things. They like the small little kind of like archway cubby holes kind of thing, and you find a quiet place down there just to get some sleep.
Just in case Ollie does see Zabby,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Zabby's already
if you do see Zabby.
Zabby's found a comfy spot amongst some potato sacks. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. Comfy spot between some.
I'd rather be in a bunch of hay.
Well, there's a fine pile of potato sacks there, and you just think, oh, this is as good a place as any, so I'll sleep here.
I'm not going to sleep on that. I'm just going to sleep beside
Everywhere
them.
else seems fairly quiet. Theo, you're still sat on the floor.
Oh, I'm sleeping on the floor.
Are you sleeping on the floor?
I'm sleeping on the floor, curled up.
God. Okay.
Whoa!
Theo is now sleeping on the
He's
floor.
cried himself to sleep.
He's such an emotional drunk.
He's had too much. His pressure got to him. Oh.
Okay.
Everyone
In
loves
that,
guns.
So in that time, Estelle is having a dream.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm preparing. Sorry.
Like I said, when you read this, explore every possibility.
I know.
Okay?
That's what you do.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's what I do. Explore every...
Oh God! I can't read all this.
You can, it's not much.
I have to print this out.
I have to print it out, oh my god. Every eventuality. Explore every eventuality and see it from multiple angles. Yeah.
I need this printed out, man.
Okay. Well, we'll listen for Zelly's reaction to this shortly. Okay. So time is ticking by, kind of thing. Dylan Trask, what are you doing in the meantime while you're in this kind of cave corridor thing with the illusion of gas?
This really crappy situation. I walk up to the wall, and
It's like a glass wall, yeah.
Yeah, if there's a nice little crack, like in
That
the
could
wall,
be crack,
like
yeah.
like where he's put the spike in,
Yeah.
is the spike still in the wall?
Yeah, it's not moving. It's stuck.
Bollocks, right? Are the cracks wide enough for me to see through, or no?
No.
Like, would I need to take the spike out to see what's on the other side?
Yes, you'd have to remove the spike. And when you
But
remove
the
the
spike's
spike, you'll
not
become
budging.
visible.
Yeah, and the spike's not budging.
Likewise, if you decide to like continue the banging and the clattering and all the rest of it, if you pick up one of the hammers and hit it, yeah, you will become visible.
Not doing that. Can I do a perception check?
For
What's on the other side of the fucking wall?
you can if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna do a perception check for that. I
Okay.
want to perceive to see if it is what I think it is.
Alright, you move up close to the wall and you kind of like got your eyes up against the glass kind of thing, thinking, what is that?
Sorry, whoever I knocked over.
You just wipe somebody out.
That would be Theo.
My perception is nowhere near here, so I need to go all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Plus 58.
Plus
This is the
58.
dream.
What did you roll?
Whatever's on the dice.
What is that? That's 30.
Yeah.
It's 35.
That's 58, 93.
Yeah.
She gets information, something requires something. Try again. Okay, you're still not completely sure what is on the other side, but it is, it's not a very large object. It's only about maybe palm-sized or fist-sized. Yeah?
Yeah.
But it's incredibly bright. It's very radiant, but it's not a consistent light kind of thing. It's kind of like not pulsating, but it seems to be like radiating light from the same place at different times.
Oh, fuck, I know what this is.
Yeah. It's radiating light from. Light still come from the same object. It just seems to be like waves of light seem to be sweeping across the object, and it gives that kind of that pulsating kind of lighthouse feel to it. But it's not like a heartbeat. It's not breathing or anything like that. It's just like a flare every once in a while inside it. Okay, but it's a palm-sized object. It's incredibly bright. You can't see any formation to it, any shape or any kind of like tell what its material makeup is. But it's a moderately sized object which is incredibly bright.
This is not fair. Oh, can I do another perception check?
Oh God!
Please?
Why?
Because I want to be absolutely certain before I make any other plans. Because if it is completely and utterly what I think it is, then I'm fucked. There's no other way. Well, yeah, that's the only way I was saying it as well. But if it is what I think it is, I need to do what I think of what I was thinking about doing earlier this week. So
Okay.
I need to do another perception.
Alright, another
check.
roll.
I'm
If
sorry.
you fail this roll, if you don't get any more information on this roll, or don't get any information on this roll, then you just have the information I've just told you.
Okay.
Oh, not bad. That's good. 88 plus your perception.
Yes.
Okay, let's say you spend a little time just looking at it, wondering what it is, and you go up a little bit closer to it this time. And as you're looking into it, it seems to draw you into the actual object itself, and you see a white flash. And then you feel as if you're in a circular round chamber, like a completely different place. And like with white marble on the floor, and there's a white marble walls all the way around you, and there's a bright light that's above you, but you can't see the roof. Yeah, and on a plinth in front of you, like on a white marble table, only about maybe 1.5 feet across. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there is 3 kind of like 3 gemstones, all sitting on this marble table. 3 gemstones sitting on this marble table. Yeah. And they seem to just like there seem to be like you know when you hold the gem up to the light, it kind of like and show its facets over, and you see it just like each face of it, just a glimmer of light bounce off each fade. But it seems to be doing that. But the light seems to be coming from inside the actual inside the gemstones each. There's a low hum as you approach these 3 gemstones. This is not all physical. This is all like kind of all kind of like
imagery.
Like imagery, yeah. Like a vision spell's been cast across over you.
Okay.
And you hear this humming kind of sound, and then then as you get close to that humming sound, that resonance seems to get higher in pitch. And you get closer and you get closer until there's another blinding white flash, and then you're back in the cave kind again on the other side of the glass wall.
This is just pretty much confirmed
Who
everything.
breathing all
And
the
thank
air
you
there?
so much, Whisper.
Yes!
Jade, I don't know what you're saying yes for. This is a dire situation, but...
I know, but still.
Okay, am I visible again or no? Am I still invisible? Please say I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you're still invisible. Yeah.
Okay, how long has the gas spell got left?
A while yet.
Okay. I'm gonna go in search of this, like, big head guy. You know, the mercenary type.
Oh, so what do you mean?
Wait,
Sorry.
isn't he?
Yeah. What?
Isn't he on the other side of that glass wall though?
Who?
No, he had an image flash.
No, he had a flashback image kind of thing. It was like as he was looking at it, there was he pulled him in, but it pulled him in mentally. Then like the object on the other side kind of gave him a vision.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a very short but poignant kind of vision as to what what it is or what it's trying to say. It was very short, and that's all he got from it. That was with the 2 perception.
It's just I thought he was on the other side of the wall somehow.
No, he's back where he was, basically like stood looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I misinterpreted that. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, Zelly.
Sorry, when you said previous scene, you mean the thing I asked is happening in the same scene?
It's kind of like it's a mixed up vision kind of scene. You see that, and then you also see something else. Yeah.
So is it like a flashback within a flashback?
Kind of, yeah. It's like it's like a change of camera angle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you
like
see
two
this.
things happening simultaneously.
Yeah, it's like you see
Okay.
this.
And
then you see that, and it's like okay, like and but I'd say between each one's kind of like a fades from one to another kind of thing. Okay.
Okay, now I understand. Cool.
Yeah, but I say,
so they happen in different places, but it's pretty much.
It could happen in different places. It could happen at different times, or it could be happening at the same time. But you do get those 2 different types of visions.
So this entitles in reply to what I chose as my question.
you wanted to know 1 where your mother was and what she was doing, and 2 where the girl was, the little girl.
The location of the mother and the girl at this time.
At this time now, yes.
Okay,
There's a little bit more thrown in there as well. You have to explore all possibilities, because there might not necessarily everything that you have been led to believe might not necessarily be the case or the circumstance.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I'm sure as you're reading that, you're probably thinking, "This is really going to change things a bit." Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo gets off the floor and then gets on the bed and then falls asleep again.
Gets off the what?
off the floor where he fell asleep, and then gets back on the bed, and then actually goes back to sleep.
Back on the bed. Okay, you get back onto your bed.
Floor's not comfy. He woke back up and went back on
So
the
you
bed.
got yourself a bad back now, and it's freezing cold.
Well, he was drunk. He didn't matter that time.
Okay. No, don't trust us, do you?
Typing.
Oh, typing.
That we know we can hear.
Okay. Oh, no, so
Sorry.
somebody's typing, and I wasn't too sure who it was.
Now,
He was not. He was sleeping.
Same.
It's
Okay.
a long night.
Bollocks.
this
is-
last quote has confused me.
Thank God for Sally.
Okay.
Thanks, Sally. Thank you.
Why, thank you. As in, why thank you? Why did you thank me?
Because he needs longer to think about what to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're welcome. Why thank you?
Take as long as you need to explain this.
I don't think
In
she
fact,
can
it's
Well,
explain
you
it.
said about possible
Details.
possibilities, so the last thing I probably will figure out on my own what's in reference to, like if it's direct or something. But this
You
is
mean,
like
you mean who's it directed towards?
this is
You mean who's directed towards? You mean the last statement?
I'm not that well, yeah, but
Oh.
I don't.
You can't tell who it's directed towards. You can just tell the gender of the person it's directed towards too.
Could you though? Well, yeah, probably. I immediately thought that's yeah, but
This is basically Estelle's had a dream, and it's kind of like when she does wake up and share the.
But this is really just really interests me because why would this be said to what?
Okay.
Just a reminder of which quote that was from.
Just remind
Like,
us. What? Oh yes, I know.
I don't know. I'm just like, why would what?
Okay.
Why would that be said to the person? Why would they say that to that person? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like.
No, it'll all make sense. You just got to work out whether.
It just...
Yeah, just don't overthink.
No,
on it.
that part is fine. That's not my problem.
Oh, okay, right.
But what is said is not my problem. Is why it's said to one person, to that person, to that person.
It could be said. Don't read it so sinisterly. Read it so innocently.
Just be like, is it basically one of those like twisted truths things? Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
So it's to enforce
I'm sure
a
you'll
lie.
figure it out.
Okay.
I'm sure
get
you
it.
figure it out.
You work it out. Read
I
it.
thought it was like it's supposed like I was kind of like, well, why would you say it like that as a lie, like a twisted truth? But yeah, that's
It could be.
You've got to work it out quickly. You've got a few hours before you move.
I'd go with it that it's probably a twisted truth. It's honest, and it's a truth, but it's kind of one of those ones where a truth could go in either way. That's why I say explore all possibilities and look at it from different angles.
I can get how like people can use truths to bend to their like to make it seem like like a person can say something, but it's the truth, but it's like, but it's twisted.
Yeah.
So they're technically lying, but they're not lying because they're using truthful
Yeah.
like facts.
The honest word.
I think what Whisper is
Yeah.
saying that you can interpret it as either truth or lie, which in actual fact is true. That's how I am interpreting
Yeah,
it right
pretty
now.
much. Yeah, that.
That must have been it. That's an interesting.
Yeah, so
I
I,
can
would say
understand
with that
because
one,
they're
don't
discussing
overthink
about
it.
this stuff.
Yes, I can understand how Zelly's coming from this because the dream that Zelly's had is kind of like it's thrown a curveball into it all.
Yeah.
No,
A big-
I was thinking like why, like how, like like what conversation they must have had prior that is they are talking about like that stuff, you know?
Oh, just the
I'm
So it
just-
must have been they use that kind of stuff in other like, oh, that's why so and so is whatever, and then just like, oh yeah.
We're not too sure about your main objective yet.
Save my mum.
Besides that,
I've
Besides
made
that,
my point that save my mum and this secondary sort of objective is to save the.
it's
If
figuring
I ever
out.
pass across to save that girl. I'm basically trying to salvage
I
whatever
would say
family I
your
have
main
left.
objective-
Okay?
Zelly,
That's
I think-
basically my main objective. Everything else comes
Zelly,
second.
I'm just gonna say this, but I think for Estelle's objective, it could be basically discovering who she is.
oh well, you know, we're well down that road. Don't worry about that.
No, I mean, well
you
down
know
that road.
what I
it's-
meant, Whisper.
I know.
I know what you mean. But it's yeah. I know my objectives, like, but at this point, like, I've said it clearly to people, like, I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
just
save
saying
my
it
mom.
as a player, not as a character. So
I know. It's just
And I'm
like,
saying
So
as a
I
player who
think-
knows my character.
she's had
Yeah.
she's had a very strange kind of a dream that's kind of like given her a few things to think about.
I mean, she's already had like strange multiple dreams that it is. So
It hasn't changed much per se,
mm.
because my main objective still stands. It's more so like,
I know.
can
I
I?
know.
So
Hmm.
Anyway, let's best not dwell on this right now.
It's alright.
No, please dawdle more.
So did the second bit literally point where my mum is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because there's a lot of flashbacks rather
Oh.
than the actual at where she is at that time, unless she is nowhere to be found.
well, we will have to wait and find out, wouldn't we? So
No. Yeah.
Or is it because you know, they're all, as it's been stated already to people, everyone knows that they're at the south, so the middle is safe-ish for now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the people that are in the middle are in the middle,
like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So she's alive! Maybe!
After all that.
That's all I care about.
anyway,
Well, it
Okay, now the-
it looks like one thing.
But yeah, it does put in some like questionable things. Yeah. And the first bit, do I recognize the area for the first scene? The beginning? Do I know roughly where that would be? Would I whisper?
No.
What? What?
No. You haven't been.
you just got stuck right there.
I'm confused.
You haven't been to that place. You might have heard of it, but you haven't been to that place.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's why I was like, that thing you just said is familiar to me, but I don't remember what that even is.
Well, like I said
I feel
before,
like I've
she
heard
was-
that. What was the last two words? What? English whisper.
I'm trying.
Oh. Oh, okay, but I wouldn't. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't know that yet, so I don't know. You're just confusing me more. I realize why it sounded familiar, but it's like, oh wait, Estelle doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Estelle doesn't know that. I know.
She doesn't know the location. No, she doesn't know the location. No.
But would Estelle be familiar with that name? Because I felt like I was familiar with that
The name wasn't mentioned in the dream or anything like that. Just the actual location as you saw it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it does it look like
It looks exactly like the way you dreamt it.
wait. So no, I mean in Estelle's perspective, would it look like? Estelle.
It just looks like it just looks like just that.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
like.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think I have a plan.
a plan.
Woo! My
Um,
my talking has helped.
We've got a plan.
So far. It's possibly a crappy plan. It possibly is not a crappy plan. I'm gonna follow this like piece of shit guard type mercenary guy
Okay,
until he says that the miners should go back in again
you're gonna follow him. Follow him where?
to wherever the hell he goes. Preferably to
you
a
go-
small dark area on his own.
You go and follow him. Follow him for a little while. Yeah.
Mhm.
Watch his and again he does the usual thing like a little bit of chat with the people that were mining down there, saying, look, as soon as that area becomes clear again, start work immediately. I want that thing in possession by dawn.
Okay. How far away is dawn? Can I tell that?
A few hours.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep my eyes on him right now.
Okay. You keep your eye on him, and he kind of like moves from cave to cave, and from like mining tunnel to mining tunnel. Yeah. He seems to be just like talking to some of the workers there. Okay, again, looking at other things that are being dug up. Seems to be observant as to what materials are actually being pulled out of the cave. 90% of it is just rock boulder. Yeah, but he's quizzing the miners themselves, and he's saying, "Is anything unusual? Like, have you come across any pieces of glass?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all saying no. There's no pieces. They haven't come across anything like what he's describing. It's like a green fluorescent kind of glass. Yeah. Yeah. He hasn't come across anything like that. Yeah. Oh, none of the miners, as he stops and talks to them, says that they've ever come across anything like that. It's just they're just going through, like, just creating tunnels, just like going off in multiple directions. And they're taking all the spoils of all these tunnels, you know, all the rock and all the debris and all the rest of it, and they're wheeling it down these railway tracks, small little cart railway tracks back to the surface, and then just dumping it.
Okay.
Big giant slaggies, big spoil heaps, like around the area where they're mining.
Okay. After I've kind of followed them for a little bit, like less than, say, maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
I kind of like slightly get bored and head back towards the tunnel. And I'm just going to observe the miners that are in there. Is it only the miners that are in that tunnel now?
Pretty much, yeah.
How many of them?
About 6.
Okay. How are they progressing with removing the wall?
They're very, very slowly.
But is it breaking?
It's breaking. Yeah, it's breaking. It's just going to take a little, like, it's going to take a while. You can't just run up to it and just hit it with a hammer and it just shatters and it just falls to the ground, kind of thing. But this is really, really thick, molten sand and rock.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay with them, basically, in that area until they break through.
Okay, how long does the invisibility last for?
Up to 24 hours, I believe.
Yep.
Well, up to 24 hours. Okay.
Yep. Invisibility. As expected, for unseen within one of the target is invisible. As long as it starts, it will remain within R1. Sorry, 1 hour.
Is that it? 1 hour?
24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours. Okay. Right, last 24 hours.
Hmm?
Okay. So you're gonna linger
Yeah,
around.
so
in
he's still
that. Lingering
invisible
around in
at
that
this one.
tunnel. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on these miners.
Keep an eye on these
Ending my
miners. As I
turn.
said, they're still banging away, like hitting this spike kind of thing. Kind of like you hear more cracks and more creaks in the glass. Occasionally, there's like shards of it do split off, fall to the floor, and it is predominantly just molten sand and dust. It looks like some searing heat has actually fused it and actually turned it into glass.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Everybody else seems to be sleeping. Yes.
Yes.
Estelle, you're in your dream still.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Pretty much.
Yes.
Because she dreamed there still. Look at you.
Okay. After about an hour and 30 minutes or so,
Yes.
of just standing there, just waiting, thinking, "Oh my God, when they're going to get through? When they're going to get through?" You hear this huge crack. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like a clap of thunder's just going off, just crack, just it echoes all the way down the chamber and the tunnel. And the glass actually doesn't quite shatter, but actually literally does crack apart. And when it cracks apart, these rays of light seem to just like emit from the actual crack itself and stretch out like big long silvery fingers through the actual gap to the other side.
Right. When that happens, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm casting Sound Mirage again. And this time I want a kind of almost otherworldly voice saying, you killed them. And I want it to be able to echo throughout the tunnel, but I want it to like emanate from where the glass is cracked.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, roll.
Should I ping this? Because that's a 3.
Try.
Try.
Well, get it closer, more or less, to it.
Oh, do not. No try.
Just try. If not, then. Oh boy.
Oh, it says bring. It should be bright, isn't it? Oh, I didn't see this spelling.
Yes,
either.
nice one.
What?
77. You got.
Bright.
I think it's bright. Yeah.
Bright.
Bright
77,
gems.
my base spell.
Not bring gem.
I think my base spell is nothing, if I'm not mistaken. And
You
it's a
are
level
correct
1.
on that.
It's a level
So
1
77.
spell.
77 level
Yeah.
1, no armor. Oh, that's good. It's okay. Level 1, you got to get 73 or less, but you're allowed to minus 35 to it.
Ooh. That's almost the entire thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, leave it like that. Leave it like that. $19.
19. Okay, yep, it's fine. Yeah, you hear this booming voice kind of thing, this otherworldly kind of apparition vocal thing seems to come from the crack and say, yeah.
You killed them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The miners all look at each other. Not too sure what to do. And as that happens, you hear one of them drops the spike.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
The other one kind of like drops the hammer. Yes. One of them picks up a shovel, and the other one picks up an axe and says, "Well, if anything's coming, like as if someone's going to leap out at them and attack them." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
One of them's looking around like doing like a 360, getting ready to clobber anything that seems to come out of this light kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I then want to say in this is is going to be really scary. I'm going to say you killed them in Sylvan, then Sindar, and then a little bit in Quenya.
Alright then, 4 spells.
Not spells, not spells. I'm just
okay.
going to say them in those languages. Well,
Oh, just from where you are?
various
from-
bits of like.
No, from the
that spell he
sound
did.
from that spell he
Oh,
did.
from that spell he did. Alright, okay.
Yeah, so basically he's saying it normally as well as the other elven languages.
Alright, okay. Well, you hear, like I said, the miners themselves hear it in all these multiple different languages, and one of them says, "Oh, I'm not sticking around for this," and starts heading back up the tunnel. Yeah. He gets about 3/4 of the way down the tunnel, and you see the commanding officer kind of thing, the guy in black with his bald head and ginger beard, come walking down the other way and says, "Where do you think you're going?" And the miner says, "What? It's talking. It's talking. I don't do talking." And he says, "Look." He says, "Get yourself back down there. I want, like, yeah. Get yourself back down there. I want it found." And he comes into the chamber. And he can see that there is these like outstretched light fingers of like rays of light coming from the crack. Yeah. All the other miners are kind of all stood back, kind of hesitant, and he says, give me that." And he goes over and he grabs hold of the spike.
I'm going to do the same spell again. Same scenario.
Okay.
Except for this time, I want the spell to hit as soon as he hits the spike.
What, and make a booming voice, like a booming voice?
Basically a large scream, like a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, come on. Make it creepy.
Galore.
Oh, again! Again! Why?
I'm flicking it.
Oh,
Oh, good.
oh.
Oh, I was dumb.
I was dumb.
68.
I didn't read the. Derp. Now I completely understand my dream. I'm so sorry, Whisper.
You know, when I spent 20 minutes explaining stuff to Zelly, I should say, Zelly, have you read it all?
Yeah, it's a level 1.
It helps when I read through while I'm highlighting things. Now I've read it detailed enough. I wasn't skimming through. I was.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
level
my god.
No.
Should give you
Level
something to
down.
think about. What did you roll?
Level 1
6.
spell, and it's
Ah.
68.
68.
So they two are together right now.
Yeah.
Ah!
There's no... Jesus Christ, Zelly.
That's the situation. Okay.
All we get is a Zelly scream every episode now. 68. Jesus. 68.
Ah, my ears as well, Missy.
Yeah.
It's a level 1 spell, and I.
You're a level 6.
Yeah.
73 or less, but minus 20.
You can do it, Jai. Come on. You got the flicky
No,
up there.
wait.
That was a flick. Alright, come on, get roll.
That was a flick. So just.
Roll the dice. Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
Straight
Oh.
the clock. Straight the clock. Nailed it.
Exactly.
Okay,
40.
minus another power point. How many got these left?
You've got 5 left.
Jesus, they went quick. Okay, there's a huge scream, and it's like when he hits the spike itself, it shatters a huge chunk of the wall. And there's a huge, there's not a huge gap, but there's a big gap now. It's about a foot wide.
Can we make this scream continuous?
You can make the screen continuous. Yeah, it'll be continuous for up to an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
But just as soon as he hit it, this scream seemed to come out, and
The blood-curdling scream.
yeah, kind of thing. Hear this shrieking banshee kind of scream, and The whole chamber is now in bright, like dazzling white rays of light. This huge ray of light, and you can see something inside that seems to be like the brightest white the brightest light radiance.
Oh my
you've
God,
ever
Joe, you
seen
need
in
to
your
get
life. The guy with the guy in the black armor with the ginger beard and the bald head kind of thing, the guy in charge, he's covering his ears now. He's dropped the spike. The spike's on the floor. Yeah.
You need to get that. I can get that now, mate.
The screaming is going on, it's really high pitched banshee screaming. It's reverbing off the walls. It's echoing. You can hear this thing probably on the other side of the walls.
I'm not caring at this point. Does it scare any of them out of the tunnel?
Oh yeah. The miner's like, that's it. I'm had enough. I'm going, and they're leaving. Like there's a few people further up the corridor, of like further up the corridor, but other people parts of the mine have like stopped what they're doing. Like, what is that? And they've come and tried to investigate and seen these miners come running past saying, it's screaming. Yeah.
Yes! But what about the guy that's like covering his ears at the moment? Is he gonna go as well, or?
No, he's trying to. He's like squinting his eyes and he's looking into the light.
You gotta get it.
How far ahead of me is he?
About 5 or 6 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth right up to him.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing one of my sais as I do so, or both of them.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stab him right in the neck.
Come
Okay.
on.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Do I need to roll
Oh.
for that?
Okay.
Well,
Do I
yeah.
need to roll for that?
Yeah.
Do you need
Yes.
to roll? Yeah, you need to roll. Yeah. You could draw your weapon and drop it.
Draw
Okay.
high, roll high. Come on, mate.
Ah!
A free again. What is with you and
Terrible.
freeze today, Jai?
Sort it. I'm flicking it.
Come
Okay,
on.
Flick. This is an attack mine.
Oh no. Plus.
Plus what your OB?
What would-
I'll be
One-handed edged.
One-handed edged is plus 16.
Plus 16.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that you draw your weapon, and because it like he's next to the actual the crack in the glass kind of thing. It is blinding light. It is screaming like hell. It's like you have to close your eyes to actually aim at him. Okay. It's like because it is so blindingly blinding the actual light that's coming from inside this glass cocoon kind of thing. Yeah, and he's right near it, kind of like just like closing his eyes and covering his ears, kind of thing. You're subject to the same effect that's coming from whatever it is that's inside this glass cave kind of thing. So you also hear the screaming of the banshee.
Yeah, but I cast that spell.
I know you're aware of it. You know what's going to happen, but it's still screaming in your ears. And you also you have to keep your eyes closed because it is so brilliantly bright. This whatever it is that's inside this glass cave kind of thing, this glass cocoon. Okay, I think his neck's about here somewhere, and you just stab and miss.
Shit.
And I take it I become visible then.
No, because you never actually made contact with him.
Oh, okay.
You still got a chance to hit him again, though. So.
Right. In that case, then I'm gonna go with something a little bit safer that will probably hit him.
Could be a bat.
Or you can just leave him there and try to grab the thing.
If he goes and grabs it, he becomes visible next to the
I
guy.
know, but can't
Next
he
to
like
the
quickly
guy.
cast it again?
Not that
Recast
quick.
again.
Not that quickly.
No, I don't think he's got the magic points either.
You can do it one more time.
You can do it one more time, Whisper.
That'd be it.
That would be it. Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a level 4 spell, so.
No,
I would
I
have
know.
1 power point left after it, and if I fumble it, I'm fucked. What do you think, guys? Do you think I should go for another stabby stab, or should I use my chakram? Because if I use my chakram, I can then move
I think
back
Estelle
to a
at the
position
moment
where I can
contemplating life's decisions. But
use- Estelle, get up off your ass and help.
Sorry, I'm not there. Beep, beep, beep.
No, I wish I was there, Zavi. Oh my god.
I need
Right,
my
I'm
support.
I'm gonna move to a position where I can see.
God. Yeah,
So
if
I'm
you just
moving
step,
to a
if you just
position-
kind
Cry,
of,
cry.
yeah, you can step away from the like the screaming's still going on.
I'm not giving a crap about this.
Alright.
I caused that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my chakram.
Okay.
So it is chakram. Is it missile or throw?
It's a throw, I think it would be.
Would it not?
No,
'Cause
No,
like,
it's a throw.
No, it's a throne.
okay.
So, whatever you roll
Back to
plus your throne skill.
Okay, so my throwing skill is 66, just FYI.
Okay.
Okay, 66.
And I'm aiming for him.
You got the flicky on.
I'm aiming for him. I
Okay.
don't specifically give a crap what I hit on him. I'm hoping it's something vital.
Aim at him. Aye,
Wow.
Oh, I'm keeping.
Nice, go. You got it.
But you want it to hit his neck and chop it off, right?
go and chop it off.
Preferably.
Off his neck.
Preferably.
83 he's got. So 83 plus 66.
66.
83 plus 66.
Mhm.
Oh.
Don't fail me there, shotgun. Kill this guy.
16 hits and a C critical. It's a
You could do
slash.
extra damage on
It's a
that.
slash critical, okay?
Uh-huh.
So he's done 16. You've done 16 points damage to him. So it is definitely hit him. Just roll.
Uh-huh.
This is plus 0, so roll dice.
Which one? Oh, any
Both-
of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, both of them plus 0.
4.
For
Oh, God's way down there.
45.
45. Okay, the chakram seems to have slashed into the side of him. It takes another 3 hits. He's bleeding from the side of his chest. And he's taken 1 hit per round. And he's at -5, so he's got a slight discomfort pain in the side of his chest. The chakram's just like you just thought, bugger it, he's there, I don't care. And he just threw it, and it just went. It literally just sliced into the side of him.
Okay. No, I haven't recalled my chakram. Have I become visible now?
Hey?
No? Have I become visible or no?
Yes, you're visible now.
Shit! Right. Okay. Oh, crap.
He's aware he's under attack now. Although the room is still screaming like crazy, and the
if
walls
he's-
around this room are
if he's
starting to
if he's
turn into a
screaming
disco
as
light.
well- If he's screaming as well.
He's not
then
screaming. He's screaming. He's not screaming. He's like he lets out a
he's in
huge
pain
roar,
and bleeding.
but he's in pain.
Right,
He's
is
not
he-
in
is he
massive
on
pain.
the floor? Is he on the floor?
He's got one hand. He's got one hand on the floor, and he's got one hand clutching at his side, like at the cut wound into his lower side.
Right. I draw one of my size again,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna run up to him and stab him in the throat.
Have you got your hood up?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Come on. Please roll high. Please roll high. Oh, not bad.
7.
7.
Keep it.
That's yeah. 7 plus. 74 plus. What's your
One-handed
handed
edge.
edge?
Slashed edge.
Is one-handed edge is plus 16.
Okay, so
That's
that's
90.
yeah, 90. Come on, tell me you got him.
That Whisper just puts this totally calm demeanour on checking it for the rest of us.
I am, yeah,
like,
because I'm looking for the goddamn tables. Here we are. Okay,
Rest of us? What are you about the rest of us? I think you were screaming.
What'd you get? What did I say it was? What did you get? Oh, it was 90, wasn't it?
Yeah, 90 exactly.
Okay, you make contact with his shoulder,
Shit.
and you do 1 point damage.
What?
Damn it.
Yeah, he's got a chainmail shirt on, like a chainmail shirt that seems to cover his shoulder and come down his arm, and your side
I was
seems to.
aiming for his neck.
No, well, yeah,
You missed.
he missed. He got him in the shoulder. It does 1 point damage. Your side seems to have like got itself stuck in the ringlets of his chainmail.
Oh god.
Sick.
You got to use your chakram again. You got to use that
He needs
chakram.
1 round to recall it,
And he's in close completely.
and he's right next to him.
God, you got to pull back. You got to pull back.
But I need to get what's in there. I have to kill this guy.
You shouldn't have gone alone.
Shut up.
Devil's advocate.
Okay, that was one side that I used. Can I use the other one to stab him in the throat?
Oh no!
Good God. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh no! He's flicking. He's flicking.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
32.
What's your DB?
DB is under your perception.
Defensive
my defensive bonus is plus 25.
No, 25. Okay. So 30 is. Yep. What's your armor?
I have no armor.
Oh.
But
come on.
it is
Okay.
plus 35 if you're going under no armor.
No, that's your
No, you
movement
just need to
maneuver.
know if it's going to hit him.
Oh,
or
right,
not.
I
sorry.
don't know how much damage you take, and that's all because you got no protection.
Mm,
Okay, he kind of like he sees you have gone to attack him with a eye. You've caught him like in the shoulder kind of thing. As soon as it makes contact, it does the 1 point damage, which is basically just like a kind of quick like spike wound into him. He drives a fist into your solar plexus on your side.
Oh!
Yes,
son of a bitch.
just literally like thumps you right in the side of your chest. You take 4 points damage.
Not much, but you're fine. You're fine. Okay.
You
you're-
stagger back
you're
just a
good.
little bit. He's now making his way to. He's like getting up on his feet.
Okay, can I recall my chakram back? And I throw it at him again. This time, should I aim for his already injured shoulder or
Will it take you
something?
around to call back though?
I don't know. Would it?
Wait,
Yeah, it'll take a round for you to call it.
Oh, bugger it.
wait.
What's his position
Were
at the
you
moment? Is
near?
he prone one, I think, or is
No, he's
Dinintraz
not
prone?
prone.
Is Dinintraz on the side, or
What?
what's happened to Dinintraz? Is he laying down? He's standing up? Is he able
No,
to
he's
move
been.
by?
No, he's standing.
He's standing up. He's been punched in. He's like the guy saw Dylan Trust, saw him realized what has happened. He's been attacked, and he's just driven a punch into the side of Dylan Trust. He's taken 4 points damage, so it's a slight winding. It's nothing life-threatening. He hasn't broken any.
Is
ribs or
it
anything like that.
is it as hard as Theo's punch?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just like a big, but just like a heavy punch into the side of him.
Okay,
yeah.
my other question is my question for that is if Dylan Trask was near, was the chakram still on the side of the enemy?
Was it wedged in the enemy, or was it? Did
Yeah.
it go elsewhere?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
No, it's sliced. It's sliced like it's sliced through him, but not like completely through him. It was like across his side.
So it was kind of wedged?
No, it wasn't wedged. No.
So it's come out on the other end somewhere, and it's on the
Come on,
floor.
it's on the floor somewhere.
Would it be
Oh.
something that he could pick up and then throw again without having to recall it? Can he move
Yeah.
to that, pick it up, and throw it?
Yeah, you'd have to do a movement maneuver.
Oh, bollocks.
Come on.
What is
It's
like,
either that or we call it.
Oh, movement maneuver is the no armor, so that's plus 35.
You're pretty good at that.
Okay,
you're
so
pretty good.
I'm gonna do that, and while I'm at it, do you think I should use my acrobatics as well, just for added safety?
If Willis will allow you.
Half of it.
Okay,
of it.
so I'm half of 45 right now on acrobatics.
Half of it, because acrobatics. If you're doing an acrobatic maneuver like with like not under duress, not in a combat, I'd allow you to do the whole lot of it. Like if you were time to prepare for it, like get in the zone kind of thing, meditate slightly and say, right, I'm going to just do this. Then I would say you
But
can
since
use
he's
all
in
of it.
combat.
But you're
This is
in
your quick
combat,
roll to the
and you've got a
ground.
room
Okay.
full of a screaming banshee going off as well.
Right, so in that case, I'm better just using the movement maneuver then.
Plus
Yeah.
half of the thing, yeah.
Because half of you can
Right.
use half your acrobatics. Half your
Right,
acrobatics.
I'm going to do that then. So
Come on.
half of 45 and 35, so please don't be a 3. Sorry, Sally, I think I just knocked you over.
No,
Bit
no.
5.
Yeah.
No,
That's a fifth. That's a
Small one.
5.
it's
That
more.
should be fine.
Oh.
2.
52.
So it's just kind of, 52.
Oh, then I'm dumb.
52 plus
Fine.
my movement
maneuver.
maneuver is 35, and my acrobatics is half of 45.
Okay, we'll call this just a medium maneuver. What are you doing? You're running over and just grabbing your chakram.
Pretty much.
Okay. What'd you roll? 55 plus what?
35 plus.
35 and half of his acrobatics.
Which is
So it's
45.
90 plus 45. Well, half of 45 or 45.
Yeah.
You said
Half-
half of 45.
Half of
and
45.
Because 45 is the number that I have on
Okay, so
acrobatics
So that's
overall.
22.
So would that be like
22.
23, 22? Yeah.
22. So 9, that's 22, that's 102. Okay, roll the dice. If you get 90 or less, you can make it to your chakra.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a 10.
Oh,
I love these.
Gods do not favour you yet.
These are close shaves. This is going to be a close one. This
come
one.
on.
Do I have to flick the blue, or do I need
The
to
blue
flick
one.
the red?
What are you doing, Teddy?
I'm putting it closer to the blue.
Okay,
Oh, no.
where's he aiming this?
He's trying to aim it. No.
1.
You got a 1.
That's a fumble.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
That's fine.
You said,
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you
it
said
is.
90 under.
All right. Yeah.
Because it's,
it's
90
fine.
or less, you
Yeah.
said.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you managed to like do a diving roll, end up in a somersault kind of thing, and put your hands straight on the chakra.
Okay. Now that I have it, I'm going to throw it out.
The guy stands up, turns around, and sees what's going on. He's still holding his side, yeah. Although he can now see you because he's not been blinded by the dazzling light rays that seem to be stretching out from this huge gaping glass crevice that's inside this glass wall kind of thing.
Come on, Zach.
And he's drawn this like very ornate, beautifully decorated black sword.
Oh.
I want it.
I want it.
I'm just going to put has fancy sword.
Has fancy sword.
Has fancy black sword.
Black sword, yeah.
Anyway,
Is
Hang
it
on.
made of adamantium?
It's
No,
made
it's black.
it's a black. It looks like it looks like it's got a mithril guard on it. Yeah, and it looks like some kind of a rapier sword, but the blade itself looks like a black, kind of shiny onyx kind of
Oh,
material.
okay.
It's probably obsidian.
yeah, it's probably that black
Probably.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
With magical powers.
Right.
Yeah, I can't even remember what it's called. But...
Ah,
Hey, you'll get EXP for killing him anyway.
Yeah.
that's
If
I
he kills
kill
him.
There you go.
If
Right.
not, the other guy's going to get the XP.
Was
That's
that-
true.
Am I
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
able to throw my chakram at him again since I've got it in my hand?
Yeah, you can throw it again.
Right, I'm throwing it again.
Come on, you can do it.
Throw it. Throwing? What you throwing?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
No,
Roll
it's
the
because
blue
Whisper
now.
asked me for my throwing. My throwing is
Wasn't it 66?
yeah, plus 66.
So you got an
Okay.
8. You just need to roll the blue.
Roll the blue.
Yeah.
Come on. 87.
87 plus 66, Whisper.
Yeah.
Okay. 83 versus is 15 hits. Another 15 hits and a C critical. C slash roll plus 0.
Huh?
Huh?
Roll.
Come on, bullet. 3.
No, I'm flicking that.
Oh boy.
I'm flicking that. I'm flicking that.
Come on. No.
31.
31.
Fucking hell.
Okay, yeah.
Done?
You literally just you turn and you throw it, and he's getting up onto his feet. It seems to like scrape past an upper leg guard. Yeah, like a metal guard. Yeah. It does an additional 1 point of damage. Yeah,
This guy's tanky.
but
Can anyone just die?
well, if it wasn't for all his armor, yeah, he'd probably be fine. But yeah, he's got an upper metal leg guard. It's now got a nice git scratch mark all the way across it.
Oh my god.
Oh! You'll get out of it, it's fine.
No, I wouldn't.
Jai, you got to grab
he's
that
coming
thing
towards
and
you,
go.
and he is slashing. He's got
You
a
better be glad no one knows
He's
where
slashing.
you are now.
He's using a one-handed slashing weapon. You can see it is like a, it is like as he's whistling it through the air, swinging it left and right. You can see that there's this like black diamond-like kind of blade, very very thin, a rapier blade kind of thing, just whistling through the air. Yeah,
Oh no.
he's gonna be a 50
Oh
plus 94.
no. No.
No! Whisper, you're not allowed to roll high.
Pay for that now, Zelly.
94. So that's 144. Minus your DB. What's your DB? 25 was it?
Yeah.
144 minus 25. This is 139. 139. Is that
Oh
right?
my
129.
God.
Was it 129 plus? What's your armor?
I have no armor.
No armor. Okay, you take 23 points damage.
Oh.
Oh shit. How many? How much
I need
damage?
to- 23.
23.
That brings you down to
20. It brings you down to 23.
23.
It's half of your health.
Over half of his health. Jesus
Did I
Christ.
roll that?
That's great.
There you go.
Oh
I did
my
it.
God.
Thanks, Sally.
Okay, it seems to sweep literally. He's just like whipping it. He just draws it, whips it right away across, and then he takes an advance towards you and whips it back, kind of thing. It cuts across your chest. Yeah, rips your shirt.
Bastard.
Yeah, rips your shirt. And cuts into you. This says come across your chest. You're taking 25 points damage already. Yeah. Your shirt now is in like. It's serving no protection whatsoever now. Your shirt's just totally trashed.
Big gash on the chest.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
there's a
you've
nice
got a bucket.
There's a nice scar across your chest as well. Good, it's not continuously bleeding, but there is blood there.
An extra mark for your skin.
He's got a bucket.
He's got a bucket.
Well, he's got a bucket to get it and get out.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I threw my one remaining scythe, would that turn into a missile? Or
No,
is
it's a
the
thrown
missile
weapon.
kind of launched?
It's a throw.
No, missile has to is a weapon launched by another object.
Okay.
Like bows and arrows and guns.
And crossbows and things
Bows,
like that.
crossbows,
Or slings.
or
Okay.
slings.
Okay.
What you're
Catapults, that
suggesting
kind of
is another thrown.
Yeah, if you're
Attack.
propelling it using your physical strength, it's thrown. If it's being propelled by another object, such as a bow or a slingshot or catapult or something like that, then it is a missile.
Okay. Okay, guys, I need help here. Jay thinks I should book it. What do you guys think I should do?
You-
Sarah?
Start thinking of a new
You
character.
You can't survive another attack like that.
Aw,
You
that's
really
cruel.
can't.
If you get hit one more time, you are down.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
You
Uh,
can't
you
survive
can
another
outside.
attack. You have to
Either-
get that thing and get out.
here's the problem: if you try to get it, he may still hit you no matter what.
Exactly.
So it may be something you might have to just leave,
Well, the
get
cabin
out,
is large,
and say that it's
so
there.
try to keep a distance from it and then go around and get your chakram and leave.
I'm not worried about my chakram. I'm really not. I can recall that and it will come to me.
Then book it.
But he has my other side sticking out of his shoulder.
Ah?
Your choice. You can either run through a camp.
You didn't pull it out?
No.
Why not?
Because it was in his shoulder.
It got
And it was
stuck on his
stuck.
chain.
It's got stuck on his
Exactly.
chain. He's got like a black chainmail armor and a sai, like
Oh
because
my
the ringlets
God.
in the chainmail.
I'm just. This
The
is what I'm
side's gone
thinking in my
straight into
head.
the chainmail.
What's worth more? A stupid weapon? Sorry, don't pardon me. Just don't. Don't get offended by that. Or your freaking
Have it
life.
come to you. Dodge
I would-
towards your chakram. Throw your chakram again so he dies. Or somewhat die. And then...
At the moment, he's been slashed in the side, and he's been slashed across his upper leg, but his shin guards kind of like deflected an awful lot of it.
It's not just him you'll have to worry about soon.
Yeah, and it's
No,
not so
the-
much.
the spell-
It's not so
spell
much that
is
you're not
cool.
hitting him. You are hitting him. It's just that you have. It is the armor is the problem. You've got no armor. He's got chainmail.
I need to do something so
It's a
that
losing
he-
battle.
I need to do
Has-
something that makes him take his armor off, like use my agility or something.
Use your agility to remove his armor.
Stop, hold on.
Or
for him.
just aim for his head.
That's what he's been trying to do,
He's been
but
trying
it
to.
always goes diverting to a different direction.
Yeah, you have to
He
remember,
needs to at
he's
least get a
inside chamber.
98.
He's inside a chamber which has got a blinding white light that seems to be like emitting its rays coming from the center of something all over the walls. So every time
Oh
they
my
pass through it,
God.
they have to kind of like squint their eyes and close their eyes. There's also he's
Sweat
decided to
backup
cast.
would be useful.
He's also decided to cast this banshee shrieking noise, which hasn't shut up and isn't going to shut up for another hour. We're inside a cave.
Can he not make his armor stink?
No, he's also an elf. Remember that. His earring's going to be like, ears are going to be bleeding. If you know.
No, I'm just saying, can't he make his armor stink?
Yeah, but it's still
I
not going to stop him
don't
from
think it's
fighting.
going to do a lot.
He won't stop in the middle and go, "Ooh, it smells! Get it off!"
My advice would be get yourself invisible and get the hell out of there again. Or just go for it.
What do you mean, just go for it?
Just run. Just
Go
run.
for broke.
Run.
Run and see.
He had
if
no
that's-
problem
run.
getting in there invisible. No problem whatsoever.
It's not that. It's like, one, he's got one of my thighs sticking out of him and I want that back. Two,
I don't think that's a...
Don't worry, he's very...
What is in
Attached.
there? What is in there is really important to get the fuck out of there.
Look, we've given you suggestions. You haven't really listened to them. You've got your own. You've got your own views. You want your weapon. You want to try to get it. And that is what you're saying all the time, no matter what we.
And
tell you
I'm just
to
going to
do.
say this, Jai. That is not going to be a positive option to try and get it back, because
No,
if you
fuck it.
try to do that, you're dead.
Also, he seriously destroyed your shirt.
And well,
Good.
for me, this is what I
The
think.
scout you should be. kill things.
Yeah, he's a scout.
Yeah, without getting spotted, Zelly.
This is coming from the whisper. This is coming from the healer.
Zelly, a scout is basically a lookout
worry.
and to be hidden.
Estelle's
Need
world
a soldier
completely
or-
turned
That can
upside down again.
eventually, when you get to level 10, become an assassin. So.
Oh yeah, you
An
become
assassin or a spy.
This is why you realise
Yeah,
none of them
or
get to level 10.
A highwayman, or a cut purse, or a yeah.